Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm heading to work. I want to come to you guys this morning really quick. There was a question I was asked. I did an interview that Ben Shapiro, a Jewish person that everybody likes, a lot of people like. He did an interview with Voddie Baucham asking the question of if black people are responsible. I don't think that we should be asking that question, or that question should be framed that way for other nationalities and races to ponder on, because now we are working to unprove something, right? We are working to unprove a question, and I don't think that we should be asking or pondering the capabilities of black people to other nationalities. I just don't think so, because everybody's going to have something to say, and when they say it, a lot of people are going to sound really ignorant. I posed a question, and I said I was going to make a video. I started making videos, but I just couldn't get the right words, the correct words out to where it would do it justice. But I'm going to go over the things now. People want to ask, what's wrong with black people? And you know what I liken it to? I liken it to there'll be two people. One person shoots, stabs, hangs, murders, robs one person, and then stands in front of them and then says, what happened to you? What's wrong with you? That's what I liken it to when people ask, what's wrong with black people? The 60s and the 70s shaped our experience exclusively, and we are still working to unravel or to fix those generational negatives that have negatively impacted our nation and continues to, from killing leaders to destabilizing the inner cities where black people are, to offering government assistance that includes taking fathers out of the household, to shoving guns and drugs in these communities where these people are vulnerable because you're the one inflicting the pain on them, to giving them music that allows them to target each other, to killing their movements. Every movement that our nation has constructed has been assassinated as a whole, using all of this country's resources. We talk about all those things, right? We go over all those things, and people still have the nerve to ask, what's wrong with black people? What's wrong with black people is outside influences. That's what's wrong with black people. Outsiders influencing to a huge fault, everything that has to do with black people in our experience. If we were left untapped, so we don't even know what we could be as a nation. I think we have an idea what we could be as a nation if we were to have been left alone to our own devices. But unfortunately, we have never got to see the long-term progress of black people, because every time we lift ourselves up and we're doing well, here comes other nationalities or in their resources to conquer and to divide and to point the finger, saying you guys are lazy, you're dumb, you can't do anything for yourselves, so here we come to help. They cause the problem and then they give us the answer to the problem. That is the experience of black folks in a whole. We don't control the way we are depicted on TV, on certain channels, on every channel. I mean, as a whole, the black experience is not ours. It's been given it to us, and we've been conditioned to embrace it. But the black experience is tampered with, and it's really not our experience. It's what somebody wants us to experience, and we have to work diligently to sift through all the BS. Right? We have to work diligently to not have all these stereotypes be justified. When people see us, we have to work off these stereotypes. We have to work through them. People are either affirming or denying the stereotypes that are put on us. And people really have the nerve to ask, what's wrong with black people as a whole? I just think it's flabbergasting. I think it's asinine. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's unrealistic to ask one nation of people that has been that a war has been carried out on ever since we've been here, from generation to generation, and to ask these people what's wrong with them, when the person that's asking is the person that inflicts a lot of the issues, inflicts a lot of the pains, and they cause a lot of destruction in our community. It's a conversation that I don't think should be had. And if it's had, and it shouldn't be had in front of everybody, because it's a slap in the face, really. That's what I look at it as. I look at it as a slap in the face. And there's specifically one ethnicity and one nationality of people that has caused a lot of the issues, that has destroyed a lot of our movements. I won't say it, who they are, who they claim to be, because I said it earlier, but YouTube might take my video down because this is theirs. And they really have the audacity to ask us what's wrong with us. You are what's wrong with us. Now, do we need to take some responsibility for some things? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't say that we shouldn't acknowledge the things that we do on our own. Absolutely. But as a whole, not a conversation to be had. Definitely not a conversation to be had in front of a lot of real racists and a lot of people who are bigots, because they're enjoying the fact that someone's even asking that question, because it infers that we are irresponsible. It infers that we can't take care of ourselves. It infers that we are neglectful in our duties and our derelicts. So I just think it's disgusting. I think it's unpropagated. Look, I'm throwing big words out there. I just think that it's utterly disrespectful to even ask that question. It is. It's disrespectful. And what it's saying is to other nationalities is, look at these bywords among nations, and we are still questioning their abilities, because they won't do that to anybody else. They won't say what's wrong with Chinese people, what's wrong with Hispanics, what's wrong with this, what's wrong with that. They won't put them on national TV and say what's wrong with y'all, but they'll do it to black people. And that's why I don't understand when one black person is trying to understand and gain knowledge of their identity. You have other black people that'll sit up here and say, well, that's not necessary, or that's that's conspiracy stuff, or that's not. It doesn't matter when you won't say that to any other people, that their heritage and their history doesn't matter. You won't tell them that, but you'll sit up and you'll tell a black person that, well, it doesn't matter. You should just be okay with just being black. Well, black is not even a nationality; it's a label. So I just think there needs to be I think people need to do some soul searching. Me, yeah, but I think, and I can start with myself, but I think a lot more people need to do a lot of soul searching into how they conduct themselves and who they are, because it's disheartening. It's disheartening, but I'm not surprised, and you shouldn't be either, because that's how people roll. But I hope everybody has a blessed day. I just want to come to you guys with that and give you that response on when people say, what's wrong with black people? What I just explained is what's wrong with black people. So hope everybody has a blessed day. Put your faith in Christ, and he'll take you the rest of the way. All right, I'm out.